Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at DHINDORA, episode 2, Baasi, Roti, BBQ Finds.
Roti.
So let me try to pronounce this a little bit better.
Okay.
DHINDORA. And then episode 2, Baasi, Roti. Is it 2 A's equals a longer A? Is it a stretched
Sure.
A? Like
Yeah,
a long
why
A?
not?
What do they
Yeah.
call that in English? A long A? Or short?
I don't know.
I forget what they call that.
I'm not very good at phonetics.
Where it's like either a line over the vowel or it's a circle over the vowel or something.
Yeah, I told you I'm not very good at that stuff.
Your dad's an English teacher, goddammit.
I know.
I forgot what they call that. I'm assuming it's Baasi Roti. This is from BBQ Vines' YouTube channel. If you guys haven't subscribed to him already, there's a link in the description below for the original video that we're about to watch. If you want to click on that, give him a subscribe and an upvote on the original video. Let him know Jaby sent you. Also, please subscribe here, hit that bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching.
Oh.
हमें इमोशन की नहीं प्रमोशन की जरूरत है। पापा मैं लेट हो जाऊंगा। तो मैं भी लेट हूँ बेटा।
बॉस ने आपको बुलाया है बबलू जी, बस हमने आपकी सैलरी कम कर दी।
यार कमाल है ना जिंदगी। चुप करो। फिर से रिजेक्ट हो गया। आज तो दबा के पीऊंगा, पिला दो प्लीज।
Why are the subtitles jumping around like that?
I don't
You know?
किसी को पता ना मत, हमारी लॉटरी लगी है।
I wonder if it's on purpose. I thought it was a mistake last time, but I can see that it's deliberate.
पता नहीं कौन से गरीब खानदान में पैदा हो गया हूँ मैं। एक प्लेट लगाना यार। एक बार बड़ा सिंगर बन गया ना मैं, फिर अपने मन की करूंगा। फिर शुक्र माना तू मिडिल क्लास फैमिली में पैदा हुआ बेंचो। इच्छा पूरी करने के लिए सिर्फ ऊपर वाले के सामने हाथ फैलाने पड़ते हैं। कोई तो हर चीज में अपने बाप से भीख मांगनी पड़ती है। एक बाइक चाहिए, वो भी मांगने में पापा से शर्म आ रही है। कौन सी बाइक? निंजा डुकाटी।
This is making me hungry.
Oh, yeah.
अब दोनों को एक ही साथ ही चलाएंगे जय देवगन जैसा।
तो गोलगप्पे बना बेंचो।
हाँ दे रहे हैं।
You know that reference?
What?
The J Devgan?
Yeah, because he rode the 2 motorbikes.
Yeah.
Standing on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Uh-huh.
Because, you know, Char doesn't know a whole lot about Bollywood.
No, I
so just gotta
don't.
make
Brand
sure.
new.
अबे थोड़ा और दिखा बनाना यार।
भैया जी कल सुबह दिक्कत हो जाएगी ना आपको।
कहाँ से आपके गोले हाकेंगे? तुझे क्या बेंचो? लड़की को तो लाल बिस्कुट डुबो के खिलाता है।
वो क्या है ना भैया जी, लड़कियां बहुत प्यार से मांगती है तो दे देते हैं।
हम कहते हैं हाथ में कर रहे बेंचो। बना।
I was wondering about that. He's like calling him a mofo the whole time. I'm like, why would he serve you? And can you do that to people? I don't know.
Maybe,
फोन में बैटरी नहीं है, वो पापा को चैन नहीं है।
maybe in India they don't care.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm like,
Kind of like New York. Like, hey, asshole.
I would never go into a
You
restaurant.
can have diarrhea tomorrow. I don't think you want to eat that much.
Yeah,
You know,
that would never happen. But I don't know.
What?
Or maybe it's comedy because it's unexpected.
भुवन।
Oh no.
ये आजकल के बच्चे बड़ा ऊंचा सुनते हैं। भुवन।
Oh, he's so cute.
बेंचो भाग भी है, ऐसा लग रहा है भुवन चिल्ला रहा है।
Oh shit.
Hold on, I missed that. Did you see that?
Yes.
क्या हो रहा है?
I missed it.
चल। क्या हो रहा है?
I wasn't looking at the background at all.
बेंचो भाग भी है, ऐसा लग रहा है भुवन चिल्ला रहा है।
Look,
Oh, there it
he
is.
like flips over.
He flips slowly too.
क्या हो रहा है? चल।
He
It
ate.
is, yeah, priorities, right? Hell yeah. Oh no.
अरे नंबर नोट किया क्या? बहुत तेज भगा ले गया गाड़ी। इंजन वाली गाड़ी होगी।
God, I hope he's
Oh, he's
still got his
bleeding?
lottery ticket. His head's bleeding. No.
I thought this was a comedy.
Dang, no.
यार फोन मिला क्या कर रहे हैं?
Quick.
मैंने कभी एक्सीडेंट नहीं देखा बेंचो। अपने बाप से पूछो, वो एक बार देख चुके हैं।
पता नहीं बेचारा जिंदा हो गया है।
Yeah.
Oh no.
मफलर भी निकला, एकदम कस के बांधा होगा। पापा, क्या हुआ? अंकल, अरे एम्बुलेंस को बुलाओ। Somebody please call 911। अबे चूजी 102 मिला। पापा।
No one's called the ambulance yet?
Did you catch the joke?
Well, because he said 911,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's
Yeah.
102.
Yeah. Like, it's so weird to me that in a serious moment like this, they're making a joke.
अबे यार, भाई साहब, आप एम्बुलेंस को फोन मिलाइए। साहब एक मिनट, इंस्टा लाइव चल रहा है, रुकिए। अरे भाई साहब, आप ही लाइए ना। भाई।
Oh, he ran out of battery on his phone, huh?
फोटो ढंग से नहीं आ रही है। वैसे मॉडल लेडी इधर, हट यहाँ से, हट। दाऊ जी, तुम
मुझे छोड़ के नहीं जा सकते ताऊ जी।
आप कौन लगते हैं इनके?
एक्टर हूँ भाई, रील्स बना रहा हूँ।
मैं भी बॉर्डर पे जा रहा हूँ, सीओडी खेलता हूँ ना बहुत से।
Dang, get it. Call the cops. Call.
लाइव कर रहा है, 32 फॉलोअर तेरे, हट हट। हेलो, एम्बुलेंस।
You know, while they're making jokes on a weird situation, it's also very telling about how people are in this day and age.
Yes, yeah, very much so. It's like everyone there and not a single one called an ambulance already. You know what I mean?
There was actually a news story, a horrific news story, kind of like that, that took place on a train recently.
Yeah.
क्या हुआ पापा?
It's especially worse in cities.
ला, कुछ बोल रहे पापा?
Lottery. Where's his ticket?
ला, ला, लौड़ा संभाल के। अरे चुप रहो, पापा बोलो ना। तो समी को फोन मिला। पकड़ो पकड़ो, पापा।
जिसका काम उसी को साजे, ढोली तारो ढोल बाजे। ऐसी नाजुक स्थिति में एक आदमी की कमी जानलेवा साबित हो सकती है। और इंसान की तो फितरत ही यही है कि वो दूसरों को बीच रास्ते में छोड़कर आगे निकल जाता है। फिर चाहे सर फूटे या माथा, यारा मैंने तो ना कर दी। ऐसे हरामजादों से बचकर रहें, चौकन्ने रहें।
Everyone's like shooting content.
Yeah.
Age 51 Bancho, maiden name, maid का name, कांता बाई। इसमें काम वाली आंटी का नाम क्यों लिखना है बैंच?
मेडन नेम मतलब पहला नाम।
बबलू बैंचो।
ये बेंचो बेंचो क्या लगा रखा है?
यही तो मेरा स्टाइल है।
I can't accept this.
लव लेटर थोड़ी ना लिख रहा हूँ बैंचो, एडमिशन फॉर्म है।
मुझे दो, मैं फिल करती हूँ।
What's happening
What the
up
heck
there?
is going on?
It's like Grand Theft Auto.
I'm sorry.
No.
नहीं, वो ठीक है अभी। सॉरी, वो एसी नहीं चल रहा है ना।
You don't start with that.
संभालिए इन्हें।
अरे भाई कैसे हो? सब कुछ ठीक?
तुझे क्यों बताऊं?
आपने खाना खाया ठीक से?
तुझे क्यों बताऊं? जाओ ना भड़ो, चेंज तो करने दो।
अरे मिश्रा जी, घबराने की कोई बात नहीं है। कई काम ऐसे हैं जो एक हाथ से भी हो सकते हैं, समझे?
जाओ बेटा, ताऊ जी के साथ खेलो।
गुप्ता जी, जहाँ भी छुपे हैं बाहर आ जाइए। शूटर पे इंजेक्शन लगना बहुत जरूरी है।
5000 का बेड है भाई, 300 में देना यार। 5000 में लेना है तो लो, वरना निकलो। हट। आलू मोटे मोटे कद्दू।
Wow.
That's how we got there.
कहाँ था तू? तब से फोन कर रहे हैं देखो। तेरे को फोन किया था, तेरा फोन ही ऑफ था। और बहनों को तो पता है मैं एक हफ्ते से यहीं आ रहा हूँ। क्यों? फॉर्म डोनेट करने। कब तक अपनी औलाद को बहाता रहूंगा? ध्यान रखना। हाँ, एग्जैक्टली 15 हैं। इतना सारा एक हफ्ते का? पागल है क्या? आज के बहनों का है, फॉर्म भर रहा है। ये कोई उम्र है नफबंदी कराने की? एडमिशन फॉर्म भर रहा है। ओह,
I'm surprised he got away with showing that. YouTube's very weird about what it is strict about.
It's not showing a nipple or a butt. It's fine.
That's not necessarily true.
कैसी बासी रोटी जैसा चेहरा हो गया इनका।
Oh.
मम्मी,
कल सुबह से मेरा जी घबरा रहा था। पता नहीं कैसे एक्सीडेंट हो गया।
पता नहीं कोई गाड़ी वाला मार गया।
तू उसके पीछे क्यों नहीं भागा?
मैं कुत्ता हूँ क्या मम्मी? मेरे सामने भी नहीं हुआ ये। हाँ, लेकिन अच्छा नहीं हुआ हम वहीं थे। नहीं तो कुत्ते की मौत मरते हुए। मेरा मतलब है कि कोई मदद के लिए आगे नहीं आया। सब लोग अपने फोन में लगे हुए थे, कोई हिला तक नहीं।
तू कहाँ था?
मैं तो घर पे हिल रहा था ना।
हिल गए हैं आप? मैंने मना किया था ना सीजन 8 देखने के लिए। सीजन 7 तक ठीक थे कि नहीं, आप बताइए। सर से लेके पैर तक बावले हो गए।
I knew exactly what they were talking about right away.
that's cute.
Hi, I'm Tara. I'm going to be looking after Mr. Bablu. His vitals look okay. होश आया?
इसका तो खो गया।
कुछ खाया?
भूख नहीं है।
इन्होंने कुछ खाया?
हाँ शायद।
वाइफ का नाम?
मेरी शादी नहीं हुई अभी तक।
What?
जानकी नाम है मेरा। ये ठीक तो हो जाएंगे ना? पिछली बार इतने शांत हमारी शादी के मंडप पे थे।
घबराने की कोई बात नहीं है। He will be fine. खतरे से बाहर है। सर पे गहरी चोट लगी है ना?
Before passing out, he was trying to say something, but I couldn't figure out.
मतलब?
इंग्लिश में बात कर रहा है बेटा, हिंदी में समझा दे।
नहीं मैं समझ गई आंटी। अक्सर ट्रॉमा केसेस में लोग ऐसे मुंह से जिब्रिश वर्ड्स निकालते रहते हैं। अभी कुछ ही दिनों पहले एक पेशेंट आए थे जो मुझे अपनी बेटी समझकर पुचकारते रहते थे। बाद में पता चला कि उन पे हरासमेंट के 25 केसेस हैं।
ये तो खुद को भी हाथ नहीं लगाते।
हम इनका पूरा ध्यान रखेंगे। तब तक आप में से कोई बिल पेमेंट कर दीजिए।
मैं चलता हूँ, मम्मी तुम भी चलो।
मैं चलती हूँ।
वेलकम।
ख्याल रखना अपना।
Jesus Christ.
सिंगल में क्यों रखना है मम्मी?
हाँ तो फिर स्वीटे में ही रखते हैं।
स्वीट में रख के क्या करेंगे? डबल शेयरिंग में रखते हैं ना।
ना बड़े वाले रूम में रखेंगे।
पता है कितना महंगा होता है? पापा को वैसे ही अंडे वाले के 4000 देने हैं।
सब चुका देंगे लेकिन रहेंगे स्वीटे में ही।
पर क्यों?
I completely forgot that that's the same person for a second. Did you? I forgot that that was the same
No,
actor.
I am very aware and I am so impressed. And
Yeah.
like, I'm loving all the stuff where you can see like their hands touching. I loved
Right.
the part where Bhuvan looked like he was falling back and then his mum's hand was
Right.
there just like pushing him back up again. Like,
No, but in that two shot just now, I completely forgot it was both Bhuvan Bomb. I like read that as two different people.
अबे अगर किसी इंसान के हार्ड पिंजर बेचने हुए तो कितने बिक जाएंगे? डिपेंड करता है क्या बेचना है। किडनी बेचनी हुई तो 2 लाख, आंखें 10 लाख, भेजा तेरा हुआ तो 15 फो, उस पे भी फ्लैट 70% उड़ाओ। चुप बेंच, खेल।
what?
What is
Always
that?
drink and drive so that you can spend
More
some
quality
quality
time
time with us.
ठीक हूँ।
टेंशन है।
गैस है।
इसके बाद पीछे मुड़ के नहीं देखेंगे।
देखना तो पड़ेगा ना बेटा, फ्लश भी तो करना होता है। सुबह से 6 बार जा चुकी हूँ।
मैं पापा की बात कर रहा हूँ मम्मी।
मुझे तो समझ नहीं आ रहा कि अचानक कैसे हो गया। एक पल में इतनी अच्छी खबर दी और उसके बाद ये
मेरे को
सब।
तो अभी तक समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि कैसे अचानक से ही। एक सेकेंड।
Yeah.
अच्छी खबर मतलब?
2 मिनट रुको।
लोगों का बाबाओं से भरोसा ही उठ गया। तो फ्रंटल बना जरा के।
हेलो जानकी।
हाँ
अब जिंदगी पलटने वाली है।
अब कौन सा बैंक बंद हो गया?
तुम किसी से कहना मत, हमारी लॉटरी लगी है।
क्या जीता? कुकर, फ्रिज?
अरे अब तो ऐसे हजारों फ्रिज खरीद सकते हैं हम।
क्यों, कुल्फी बेचोगे?
अब रोज कुल्फी खाने के दिन आ गए हैं जानकी। वो 15 रुपए की कुल्फी अब हम 5 स्टार होटल में 350 रुपए देके खा सकते हैं रोज।
मतलब?
लॉटरी लगी है मेरी 11 करोड़ की। अब देखना, वो संडे वाले के 4000 रुपए का उधार चुका दूंगा, फिर उससे उसी की मुर्गियों का फार्म खरीद लूंगा, भुवन को रोज अंडे खिलाऊंगा। अब मुझे कोई नहीं रोक सकता। है तुम बस भुवन को बताना मत, है ना? मैं उसके चेहरे के तोते उड़ते हुए देखना चाहता हूँ।
अब तो तोता मैना सब उड़ जाएंगे।
ये रहते हैं क्या? क्या?
हर बार थोड़ी जीतेगा मैच। अबे अंकल कहाँ गए?
Oh no!
माँ में।
अबे बेड पे नहीं है।
क्या? कहाँ है?
How did they not realize?
कहाँ बुड्ढा? यहाँ नहीं। अबे कहाँ गए यार?
इवैपोरेट हो गए क्या?
कहाँ गए? यहाँ तो नहीं।
Why are you looking in there?
बाहर में क्या देख रहा है? पावर बैंक है क्या अंकल? वो फुट गए।
Oh, we just got up to go to the loo. Oh god, he's got amnesia now, hasn't he?
Oh, maybe. He doesn't know who they are.
आंटी, भुवन, उठ गए।
चल दिया। ही प्यार।
अरे इनको होश आ गया।
पापा को होश बेहोश आ गया?
नहीं, कोमा में टहलने निकले।
आपका स्वीट रेडी है।
क्यों, तेरे बाप का हनीमून है?
स्वीट दे रहे बेंचो, लॉटरी लगी है क्या?
हाँ हाँ लॉटरी लगी है, बताओ इन्हें।
क्या जीता? कुकर, फ्रिज या चांदी का सिक्का?
नहीं नहीं, पूरे 11 करोड़ की लॉटरी लगी है।
Why are you being so loud? Why are you telling everybody?
हम सब घर वाले ही तो हैं।
Stop that.
ब्याह देना इसके साथ।
He doesn't remember.
आप ठीक हो?
हाँ, मैं ठीक हूँ। आप कौन है?
तुम्हारी पत्नी?
तुम्हारी पत्नी जी, ये सब कौन है? ये कंगी के मुंह वाले भैया।
आपको अपना नाम याद नहीं है?
अभी तो आपने बोला मैं ठीक हूँ।
ये क्या बोल रहे हैं?
I think he's lost his memory.
अब ये क्या बोल रही है?
ये शायद अपनी याददाश्त खो चुके हैं।
अंकल, ये कितनी उंगलियां? अबे अंधे नहीं हुए हैं, याददाश्त गई है। याददाश्त तो।
कुछ नहीं होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा, सालगिरह भी याद नहीं होगा।
कुछ लोगों के पास 2 लवड़े होते हैं, एक लगा होता है बॉडी में और दूसरा लिखा होता है नसीब में। अब मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में।
Oh, damn. So much drama.
A long
so
time
much
ago,
drama.
I was in a physics class, and my teacher, Main is his name, and he was telling a story about some mathematician or physicist who finally came up with the answer to this equation that like perplexed people so much. No one could figure out. He finally had the answer. No one else could figure it out.
Yeah.
It's like, I got the answer, and he was like running to go back to the academy or wherever it was to deliver the answer, but he didn't write it down. It was in his head, and he got hit by a horse and carriage and died. And the answer died with him.
Oh, damn.
And so when I heard that story, I was like, oh God, like anytime you come across an epic epiphany or something like this happens, you just need to look both ways a lot when you're crossing the street.
Yeah.
You know, be very, very extra careful. You never know what'll happen. That moment when, Pops got knocked down in the street, it's so strange because the only thing I can classify this as is almost like Chaplin-esque because it's comedic, but it's serious at the same time. And Chaplin is the only thing I can think of that has, in terms of like old classic references, is the first person I can think of that did that. He gets hit by a car and it's like very dramatic. He's bleeding from the head and his family members are worried about him. And at the same time, you have these people doing dumbass things, which is funny, but it's also like alarming because it should just be funny, but it's also alarming because people actually do this shit.
That's the thing.
That's
the thing. That's what's disturbing about it, right? Is that it is so true to life. Like you were talking about that recent thing that just happened.
It was a train incident and a woman was being
raped.
Yes, there you go. I almost said the A word instead. And people were videotaping it, I guess with the intent of going, oh, I have evidence, but no one stepped in to stop it.
Exactly. It's so messed up. And I mean, there's other studies of situations similar to this, especially in big cities where it's like, something is going on. And what's made it worse now is that we have all of these, like you say, like the phones and the media that we're able to record this stuff. But it's like, okay, first things first, you gotta ask, has anyone called an ambulance? Has anyone called anyone? Because like even here where there was a fire outside, the first thing we did was, okay, better call 911. After we did that, they were like, oh yeah, someone already reported it. We were like, cool, now we can shoot. You got to do it in the right order.
Right.
Yeah, but also that bit where the guy was pretending to be like really sad. He's all like, uncle. And then Bhuvan's like, are you related? And he's like, no, I'm an actor. I'm making it real. It's like, it's so gross, but yet I can imagine that this stuff happens.
See, that reminded me immediately of the mom whose son, they recently lost a pet or something. I showed you that video. They lost a pet and the mom was trying to get more cries out of the little boy to post on social media.
Well, it was also that he was crying. She wanted a picture for the thumbnail and she wanted him to go like this.
A very specific pose.
Very specific pose for the thumbnail. And she was like, cry more. And he's like, Mom, I am crying.
Yeah, like he was legit upset.
Yeah.
And she was trying to monetize his bad emotional state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sick. That's what it is.
Yeah, and so there's so much reality in there in what should only be comedy.
Exactly.
That's what's frightening. But anyway, yeah, like the thing with the vendor.
The Golgappa vendor.
The Golgappa vendor. Yeah, exactly. When he was selling the food and he was acting kind of rude. I didn't know if that was funny because that's how they actually behave, or because it's absurd to behave that way and none of them actually do that.
Well, obviously, that character, that's his thing, right?
Right.
He said so himself. He's like, yeah, that's just what I do, banjo. You know, like, whatever. I just can't imagine ever speaking like that to anyone that I'm trying to get a service from. You know? Why would they? If
No,
you're...
I'm talking about wasn't the Golgappa guy talking rude also?
Well, he only did that because he was talking rude first.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because he was all like, yeah, banjo this, banjo that. And then he's like, oh, yeah, well, I don't want you to get diarrhea, basically. I guess maybe it's colloquial or something. It seemed weird and funny to me.
There was an epic shot in this episode where the camera went around the entire hospital, basically, and looking at all these other people and this craziness.
Yeah.
Again, this reminds me of, what's his name, who I mentioned before, Charlie Kaufman, is that his name? Who did Adaptation?
Yeah.
I mentioned that in episode 1. Again, gives me that vibe because it's like, it's serious, but it's comedic. It's that weird thing of absurd where everyone's taking it very seriously, though. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like slapstick. It's just absurd.
Yeah, it's absurd. It's surreal almost.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it. You know, like being John Malkovich. The only part that was like slapsticky was when the guy threw his kid. That was it.
Oh yeah.
Outside of that, it was very much just surreal and odd. And then it gets to the guy with the teeth who comes out of the sperm donor area.
Yeah.
You can't show that jar of sperm. Like
Really?
you can't. No, you can't show that. I don't want to take that chance. I don't know if he got demonetized. I don't want to take that chance.
He wouldn't have gotten demonetized because this is sponsored by YouTube.
Okay, well, don't show that. I don't care. Don't show it. YouTube is very strange, where they'll come at me and hit me with a demonetization for a community guidelines violation, and I'm like, but the thing about it is I did a reaction to a video that you said was okay.
Yeah.
So how do I get the community guidelines violation? And so I'm not gonna take a chance with it.
Okay.
I enjoyed this episode. It was shorter, and I think that it was just the right amount of length because right at that cliffhanger, the episode stopped, and it was like, it wasn't too short and it wasn't too long.
Well, you get the sense of where this is in the main story, and also, you know, it has its own little complete arc. Like, it was just a fun, drama-filled episode. So much happened. It's really exciting. We end on the cliffhanger in the last episode of, oh my God, he won this massive lottery, and then now he got hit by a car, and at the end, you know, he loses his memory. If it were me, I would have been like, bring his clothes here right now. I need to look inside all of the pockets. I need to look in his briefcase. I need to look everywhere to find this lottery ticket, because if we don't find it, now the wife has told everyone in the goddamn room that he's won a lottery. Everybody's gonna be looking for that bloody ticket.
The funny thing is, he would not have woken up. Not that quick. It takes time for someone to wake up out of a situation like that.
Right. Well, I mean, this is...
It's a comedy.
It's a comedy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It can break the rules like that. I was just like, him getting up and walking around, I'm like, hold on. He would have had brain swelling potentially. They would have had to induce a coma to make sure like he stays in that state and then like reduce the swelling before they bring him back out.
Sure.
But it's, you know, I'm not the doctor here, you guys are. So please subscribe.
Also, how cute was that doctor? Dang.
Oh, God, dang, I was trying to close it out of KIRK. Okay,
I know.
yes, the doctor was cute. Yes.
Super cute. I
Yes,
wonder
she
where
was.
that's gonna go, if anywhere.
Oh, I was actually thinking, this is unrelated. Michelle Yeoh met one of her husbands that way. I don't know if it's like her current husband.
What?
But I think it was while she was working on Tomorrow Never Dies. There was some kind of set accident or something, and so they had to go to the hospital.
She got injured?
I don't think she got injured.
Oh,
but
someone
like
got injured.
someone got injured, and she was at the hospital, and this heart surgeon, I guess, started hitting on her, and she was taken by him.
I was just thinking, like, because, you know, we know so many of our audience are doctors or people who work in the medical profession, and I'm like, dang, maybe the hospital is a good place to pick up, because, you know, you got a lot of young doctors and stuff just hanging out
I told you
there.
I hit on a foot doctor.
Oh yeah,
it didn't go anywhere, but she was flattered. She said she was flattered.
I feel like there was a joke here and we missed an opportunity somehow.
No. What?
A foot joke. I don't know.
Why does everything have to be a joke, ACHARA? Why can't you take things seriously every once in a while?
Because I can't.
Come on now. Like, take the discussion seriously. People don't want to see us just joke around all the time.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, because it's my fault, always. I'm the one that does that.
Let's close this out. Okay, I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.